Say hi, baby. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Concise Conversation. So today I'm here with my two friends, BB and Jen, and we're gonna go into what it means to be black and also owning a cat. We're gonna call it like Black Cat Parent Society, some shit like that up there. But first, I just want to go into like my relationship with these two and kind of how it built and what's the foundation of it, and so you guys know who my friends are, so it's more comfortable, you know. So starting off with BB, we're both in SAE, we're brothers in our fraternity. So just to ask you a question, do you remember how you met me?
Yeah, I do. So I actually met you on like the info night.
Okay.
And our conversation was really like based around anime, so I guess that's how we clicked.
Naruto?
Yeah, Naruto,
Okay,
yeah.
For sure. So BB actually introduced me to Jen. And Jen and I do CalPERT together, so go CalPERT.
Thank you, Naja, for like helping me with that.
Hell yeah.
Me on.
We're both on the same campaign, Zero Hunger. So I met Jen through BB. And do you remember meeting me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was honestly almost like a year ago,
Okay.
plus
Oh,
a couple
'cause
days.
countdown.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
countdown,
countdown
okay.
we met through my old housemate Jess, and she brought her friends from the Bay, and then BB brought you to our house, and then we just
Oh, we
had
drank.
a fun
We're-
time. Had a fun time. That's when BB fell on the floor.
Yeah,
He
so
was running and he slipped on the
Sloppy
floor.
day.
BB and I took like 10
Like
shots of
Henny,
Henny. and-
Jameson,
yeah.
Deep Eddies, like
It was a rough
it was
night.
a lot
It was a rough
for
night.
no reason.
But yeah, so that's how I met these two. So we're kind of just gonna go into the main topic of this episode. So it's about owning a cat and what our cats really mean to us. So I got my cat. Her name's Orchata. You guys saw her in the intro. Call her Chata for short. But basically, we're just gonna go into like why we got cats and when we got cats. So I decided to get my cat my first year. It was kind of like the beginning of winter quarter. I was living in Eastlow, which is probably the best dorm on campus. Well, not anymore. They just built a new one. But it was a really nice dorm, and my roommate moved out, so I was basically by myself in this really nice room. And not gonna lie, I was pretty lonely, especially being away from home, coming from Pennsylvania. So I was kind of like, okay, why not just get a cat? No one's gonna know. My RA was hella chill too. So and it's been going on 2 years. Her birthday is April 22nd, so almost 2 years now. So when did you get Whiskey? I'm gonna put in a clip of Whiskey and Chata too. Get her Whiskey.
Okay, so my cat's name is Whiskey. I got him November 20th. And I guess like the reason why I got him is because I've always wanted a pet since I was young. I guess I had one like when I was up to the age of 2 years old, but my mom told me he ran away, so I was like, I gotta get my own.
It was a dog?
It was a dog, yeah.
So rough. How did you
I think what's it called? I got Hades, a little black cat. I'm like. August, I think, and I've literally been talking about getting a cat since last year. I was like, I need a cat, but my housemate was allergic, so I didn't get one. And I literally, like, I was going through them, like, you know, like the pet finder and all that stuff, and I saw this like ugly mangled cat, and I knew I had to have him. Like, he was literally the love of my life. But
nice.
I love
that.
him.
I love that. So kind of just want to go into like the stereotypes of just black people owning pets in general. I feel like especially in immigrant households, having pets like really isn't a thing. Like when I was growing up, I had turtles, and like that shit is kind of whack. Like, just took him out of the cage and like he just looking at me like, what the fuck you want me to do? Like, right. So like, I never really had that relationship with like an actual like pet that you could cuddle with and like actually like form that type of relationship with, because I do believe like, I don't know, cats like know us. Like, I feel like they know our personalities.
They're literally you.
Literally,
cat.
Literally, like they
the
really
same
feed
person.
off of your energy. So kind of. So did you said that you had a dog growing up and that was the only pet like throughout your whole.
I mean, I had a fish as well, but
Okay,
I
how's
was a fish.
Nah.
I mean, fishes aren't really like interactive. Like, you just have them, you clean their tanks, they smell hella
bad. It's just for
The
show,
food, it's
huh?
just for show.
Right. So did you have any other pets
I
growing up?
mean,
or
my
no?
mom has this miniature pinscher. Her name is Pepper.
Pinscher's a dog?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
for
miniature
sure.
pinscher. Like, she's like this fat, chubby thing, but like it's like my mom's dog, so I never like felt a connection, and I never understood that like
That
bond, that
definitely,
literally like
definitely.
heart soul connection to it.
Honestly, my like Chata's my best friend.
No,
Like,
literally, Hades is
like
my best
yeah,
friend.
like I'd be talking to her, like dancing with
Meeting out
her,
on the
like
floor,
hell
like-
yeah, everything. Like I feel like they really just understand you too.
Uh-huh.
They're just always there as well.
Yeah, right. So how do you think getting a cat like affected your mental state? If that makes sense.
I feel like getting like a cat is kind of like a sense of relief. Like, there's always like something like to go back to, and like that's there to like just
Kind of
like
waiting for you.
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
sense.
definitely.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you feel the
Yeah,
same? Then?
I was like, because I think before I got Hades, like, not gonna lie, like I was super like not confident with myself. Like, I just felt like separation anxiety from a
Yeah.
lot of things. So I got him, and like I still kind of feel the same way, but it's like, I don't know, he just makes me feel like I can do better. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do better for
Oh
him.
yeah, that's a little
In a
baby.
sense, yeah, he's literally my
little
son.
baby,
Like,
yeah.
I want to like live and do better and like just like for him, because
Right.
like who's he gonna go to?
Right.
He's mine.
Right.
Like, I have to
agree.
take care of him now. So like it kind of gave me a sense of like responsibility that like I needed
Right,
really bad.
right. I
Which
definitely
love a
agree.
lot.
It's definitely a big responsibility, but like I feel like cats are like perfect college like pets because they're not like needy in the way that like I think dogs kind of are. And they're super independent. Like I leave Chata by herself and she does her own thing. She be vibing. But I guess I kind of want to go into like why or like us bringing our cats home and how our families kind of reacted, because I feel like on Twitter I always see like first day like immigrant parent like they don't like the pet, but then like second day like they're
in love
hella
with
in
them,
love,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
that's their baby.
Right. So how was your like you just recently brought Whiskey home like Christmas?
Yeah, I
How was
did.
that?
So first of all, like when I first got him, like I didn't even tell my mom. Like I told my mom I was getting him the day after,
Damn.
and then she was just kind of like, whatever, but like you can't bring him home. And I mean, obviously, like I couldn't leave him here for like the break, so
Yeah.
I brought him home, and my mom literally like treats him as like another one of her kids. And,
Nice.
like
That's hella
I
cute.
feel like I don't know if he sees her in me, but like he's
Uh-huh.
always following her and shit.
Nice. That's
He
crazy.
probably just feels the connection between like, cause she's your mom, obviously.
Yeah.
So he's like, well,
I feel like cats are very like they feed off of vibes a
Mhm,
lot, definitely. Like that, I feel like that's why I like cats too.
and they high key know when you shouldn't be around a person.
Right,
Like if
right.
they don't like someone,
Right.
then you're like,
I feel like that's a
are y'all
big
getting
thing.
bad vibes?
Yeah,
Because
like
I don't know. My cat doesn't like you.
Hell
I don't know if
yeah,
I should
hell
like
yeah.
you.
I feel like cats are very good at reading social cues.
Mhm.
So how was it bringing your cat home for the first time?
My mom, so I bought a bunch of stuff on like Amazon, and she saw, and I thought I was keeping it low key, and I didn't know yeah, exactly.
You know?
I didn't know.
Amazon be listening.
Because like I didn't know she also had a PetSmart account, and I guess I was using it, so she saw everything that I
Right.
bought, and I was kind of trying to keep it low key because like he was mine, and I was like, this is my cat,
Right, exactly.
my child. So
exactly.
like she was kind of excited for it, and she really wanted to meet him, but I think it was me who was like, you guys can't meet my cat.
Right,
He is
right.
my cat. He's mine. But I took him home for the first time in like Thanksgiving. And they were all over him. They
Nice.
loved him. He stayed in my room because we had a dog. But like the interaction between them two, like Paps is pretty old, and she didn't even bark.
Mhm.
She just walked up and sniffed him, and they just like literally just had like a stare down at each other. And then he's the only one who gets scared because I don't
yeah.
think he's ever seen a dog before. So
Yeah.
like he'll try to hiss and be like badass, and I'm like,
But
you're
he doesn't
still
know what
cute.
he's doing.
I'm like,
Right,
you're literally
right.
small. You're like,
Right.
that doesn't mean anything.
Right,
So
right.
but they kind of like it, and my dad likes my cat too. So they weren't really like weird about it. I'm just like, that's my cat.
Right,
Just know
right,
that. That's my
right,
child,
right.
not yours.
I
I can do this on my own. That's what I kept
Literally,
telling them. I was like,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
do this. You don't need to
Hey.
coddle me with it.
I feel like just being in college has made me so independent too.
Mhm.
Where I'm like, this is like a responsibility I know that I
Yeah,
can handle.
like,
for
I can
sure,
do it.
definitely. So when I brought kind of going to the story of how I told my family I got chata. I told them right away because I'm in California. Like, what are they? They're not gonna
Come out.
They're gonna fly out here. Like, no. But obviously with the pandemic and everything, I went home. So I brought her home because obviously I wasn't gonna leave her here. And like just like the process of like taking her on the plane and like paying
How
for.
is that?
Honestly, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was
Okay.
gonna be. Like, it's obviously money, like you have to pay an extra
Yeah.
$100 or whatever. But like, honestly, her being on the plane was very chill too.
Okay.
Like in the intro video, like when I go over it,
Yeah.
like that's Chata in her little carrier. But
Airport
she's
kid.
very chill on the plane.
Mhm.
I really respect her
Okay.
for that. Yeah,
Nice.
Surprisingly.
yeah, surprisingly,
Whiskey
definitely.
does not like car rides.
I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like bringing Chata home to my parents wasn't a big deal because they were like, well, you need to come home anyway because it's a pandemic, and we understand that you're not gonna leave your cat that you had for like over a year. And my family like fell in love with her too. Like my brothers and sisters, I have a brother and a sister. They love her. It's just like clicks. It always works out.
Did
I
you
feel
have
like
pets at home already?
just I
just
didn't.
turtle?
Yeah, just the turtles and the fish too. And that was really it. But I'm definitely gonna enter a little picture of Hades. But that concludes the episode. Say hi, babies. Thank you guys for watching and have a good New Year.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.